again. That's a sentence that's totally grammatically correct. But it's been a while since I streamed. And in the time since I was on the internet last, I was like, "Oh, since Sky's that little art challenge where they're like, oh, does anyone want to draw my OC Flanny?" I was like, "Sure." But I don't often draw clown aesthetics, so I ended up like unintentionally slowly drifting towards more of a doll aesthetic, which like anyway. I think I like the way this is turning out so far. I definitely want to add some more shading with the blue. I have a bit of blue going on here, but it's very random and non-specific. And I want to create some more like focused blue lighting on the drawing. There's a lot of cross hatching on the cheeks here, so maybe I want to do some of that. But well, what else? Hi, LTB. Hi, Ash. How's everyone's day going on so far? Also, what have you guys been up to drawing? Like, my elbow. Ow. Okay, but so I have like these elements I wanted to keep while translating this drawing to more of a style I tend to draw. So I wanted to keep these big puffy sleeves, but since it's a more dull art style, I took it and I dropped it. Hold, let me say it this way. Um, I have I dropped her ponytail to being. Let me see if I could do this so that way I can show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, we have a little pointer. So her little ponytail was originally here, but I dropped it down here. So I wanted her sleeves to be dropped down too. That way, the energy from the pigtails here aren't competing with this here. If that makes sense. I've done a couple of drawings this month. Iconic? Oh wait, I just realized if I want to do a really good pointer, clipping mask. Aha! Now you can see this, but I'm not coloring over anything. Smart. You can point and procreate. Okay, what I'm doing is in my settings, I have when even did I do this? Okay, so you go to prefs, like preferences, and then go to brush cursor, and then turn that on. And the reason that it looks like I have a pointer, is because I just have, an empty layer with a clipping mask on top of it. If I'm drawing on the clipping mask, you won't see me draw anything because I don't have anything, on this bottom layer, which makes it look like a pointer, but it's not. Oh, hi, Masked Water! I was just like, "Who's draw?" Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I didn't want the ponytail to be complete with competing with the sleeves. It does it in Sky's drawing because it has high ponytail to high sleeves. Since I have a low ponytail, I want low ponytail to low sleeves. These aren't art rules, they're just random things I thought looked nice for this specific drawing. But so I dropped the ponytail down. Obviously, this one in another draw in the what's it called? Gotcha version of this drawing, it had very obvious like gloves, so I added gloves. And while there is a ribbon in Sky's version, since I didn't see this arm as much, I didn't end up drawing the mesh words. I didn't draw a ribbon over here because that means I'd have to have like a loose bow dropping down here, and I thought that would compete too much with this area, which already has a lot going on. I by the way, I finished this drawing a hot second ago. Not finished, but I got a big chunk of it done a hot second ago. I just didn't post it because I don't know why. I've done 10 drawings this month. Iconic. I miss drawing. I need to draw more. But also here's the thing. I've been waking up really late and like for me, I have like a bunch of like internal rules or like random rules I just kind of make up. So my brain is like, oh, if I stream, it should be at 1. If it's past 1, I shouldn't stream. So if I wake up at 1 p.m., my brain's like, guess we missed our chance to live stream. Even though I'm the one that makes up my schedule. So it doesn't even make sense. So I was like, okay, break internal rules. It's fine to live stream past 1 p.m. You're fine. So that's why we're here today. Um, But no, yeah, it took a lot of, like, mental energy to, like, break the random stuff. I started school this month and it's so bad. No! That's the worst. I have a homework assignment due tomorrow that I'm very much not excited for. Here's the thing, if I have a homework assignment that's too hard, I'll put it off because my brain's like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so difficult." Like my final also, let me play the time lapse. This time lapse is weird. I completely restarted the drawing halfway through, and I kind of traced one of my older drawings, so keep that in mind. But what was I talking about? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, yeah, so if a homework assignment's too hard, I'll put it off. Like my final from my psych class, I put it off for a hot second. It wasn't that hard, in the end. What happened was there were some instructions I was having a really hard time finding, and I ended up finding them last minute. But because I wasn't able to find the instructions, I'm like, "How am I supposed to do this? Why is the assignment so difficult?" It wasn't that difficult, I just needed to find the instructions. I'm really playing around with this drawing here, but let me zoom this in. Actually, for now, let me go to campus. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, if a homework assignment's too easy, then I won't do it for a while because it just looks boring. And so I have a assignment where I need to write, like, 5 sentences about myself and my relationship with art. And it's, like, 5 questions about, like, "Are you an art major?" Which, no. No hate on art majors, it's not my cup of tea. Um, I don't know, drawing for a class sounds so hard. Like, having a teacher critique your art and having to turn in artwork as assignments and having to do it to a very specific way feels like it would be very emotionally exhausting for me. Um, but no, yeah. So, I'm not an art major, but it's an art history class, which I need to take, so there's that. Oh, yeah, so here is me trying to figure out the body shape for this drawing. I knew I wanted to have one hand up, and then I knew I wanted to have shoulders like this, and then I needed to find a different reference for this hand. I could not figure out how to do this, like, how to do the little, what is it, glove sleeve part. Couldn't figure out how to do that at that angle, but I tried. Um, but I also volunteered at church to help with kids, so I've been assigned to start sitting next to 5 and 6-year-olds, and they smell so bad. Like, I wanna puke. Oh, no. I felt ill. Oh my gosh, it never occurred to me. Okay, so my brain, I remember that some middle schoolers smell bad. I know that because when I was in middle school, the teacher after like, at a class that was after PE, right? And there was a point when the teacher got so nauseous from the scent, she had to take a step out, and then she gave us a lecture about, um, more geared towards the boys, sorry guys, about, not using, what's it called? Taking a shower instead of using Axe body spray. Like, she went off. Like I kinda feel bad. Like, imagine being, like, a little kid and you're, like, kind of insecure about the way you smell, and this teacher's like, "You're disgusting." But no, yeah. Um, I hope it was improved after that. Also, it's kind of the school's fault. Like, a lot of schools don't have, like, locker room showers, you know? I never did. Or my schools did, but we never used them. And so, like, obviously you have, like, a bunch of, like, teenagers, you know, they just finished running, like, a mile in, like, the hot sun. I'm not really sure what you expected. Like, their only option is Axe body spray at that point, or a better body spray. But no, yeah. I guess little kids, like, roll around in mud and stuff, and, like, I don't know, dog poop could be in the dirt? I don't know. I don't know what causes people to be the sense they are. I just remember middle school. Oh gosh, there was a gaming room in my middle school, and that place smelled rank. But it was a fun room because video games. But anywho, that's my little rant. Moral of the story, hygiene's very important, but also schools can be a little hypocritical sometimes. I know that some people can't do anything about their smell, But people that can still decide, not to do anything that are weird. I almost okay, I feel like, do what you can to the best of your ability, but also I think the teacher could have come at that in a little bit of a nicer way. I hope the moral of the story, I hope nobody in that class became insecure about their scent because of that. I definitely did. Oh my goodness. When I was a kid, I was afraid of lifting my arms because I'm like, "Oh, what if I, like, don't know it and I smell bad and I lift my arm and then, like, everyone laughs or something?" Weird insecurity. I know. I don't have it anymore. I used to be really afraid of having, like, pit stains as a kid. Like, I was, like, a very sweaty teenager. I'm not anymore, but, like, hormones, you're young, life. But anywho, here I am, originally I was gonna do line art, but I decided not to because I wanted, like, this cute messy hair, and so I decided just to draw on top of it and fiddle around with the colors as I went. I hate when little kids, touch me with their grimy fingers. Oh, for me? Okay, this is gonna sound bad. I don't like it when dogs lick me. I like dogs, but I'm also more of a reptile person, and I don't like how warm a dog's tongue is. It like on one hand, I'm not gonna like tell a dog not to because it's a dog, and it's like just trying to show me affection and it's like cute and all whatnot. But at the same time, internally, I'm like, ew, 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 ew. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Like, whew. Like, I'm also not gonna complain to any of my friends who have dogs because, like, it's a cute dog. It's just being a happy little guy. I'm not gonna be like, "Don't have your dog lick me." Because if I'm petting a dog, I'm gonna get licked by a dog. It's gonna happen. Life is life. But it's so warm and it's so damp. Ugh. What's up? We're talking about things that gross each other. Think like I don't know, life and things that grossed people out. I don't like the feeling of a dog licking me. I definitely prefer the thing is, okay, so my whole life I've grown up having reptiles as pets, and reptiles don't like lick you a lot or like it's not or they're very small, so their tongue has a very small surface area. But like ugh. I'm also not the biggest fan of how dogs smell. Um I don't know. I've had lots of reptiles in my life and I've never like they've never smelled. And partially because they don't have scent glands, they don't have fur. Um, the only time my tortoise ever smelled was when we accidentally left, like, a persimmon in his, like, cage, and he tore the per like, a persimmon's a fruit. So he, like, absolutely tore it apart, and he smelled like persimmons for, like, the next 2 days, even though I bathed him both of those days. It smells nice. It's a nice smelling fruit. I love persimmons. But, oh, yeah, drink water. Oh my gosh, I have, tea and cookies with me. So, okay, so the other day, I went on this long, 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 like, hour-long drive to get a library card with some friends because I like collecting library cards because I can use them on Libby. Not sponsored, but you guys should totally use Libby. It's like, an app you can use to listen to books or read books online for free as long as you have a library card. Not online, it's an app on your phone. Or online, I think you can get an app for it. I'm not sure. I never use an app, but basically, free books. I like free books, and you're supporting libraries, so support libraries. Um, but no, yeah, and I found some books I really liked, and probably wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Because like for instance, Goodreads is an app for reading. It typically tends to. I'll get to drawing in a second. But yeah, Goodreads tends to have a specific selection of books that it recommends based on previous books you've read, while Libby is more of you can add filters, but it's kind of just whatever books they have. I like romance, so I add a romance filter. It's not giving me a specific type of romance that's like geared towards what I like. It's just romance. So as a result, I'll find romance books that I enjoy, or I'll find romance books I hate. But either way, I'm exploring books I wouldn't have tried otherwise. I've also been working on reading books without looking at reviews first. Kind of risk if it's free. Obviously, if it's a book I have to pay for, I'm gonna look a little bit more into it because I want to like buy something that I'm going to enjoy. Also, if it's gonna kill a tree, I want to be able to enjoy the thing I'm supporting the tree's death for, rather than buying something I'm gonna put down and never read again. And that poor tree is just like sitting on my shelf forever. I'm not able to go to a library. No. Well, I hope one day when you're older, you'll give a and if libraries are still a thing, I hope you'll give it a good old visit. My strange addiction. Um, bro, watching no, bro, for real. It's fun watching that and Hoarders. Oh, I used to watch My Strange Addiction when I was younger, but I haven't looked at it in years. 'Cause I kind of feel bad. Like, some of these people just need it's always like, my name is Lawrence, and I really like, I don't know, petting random birds I find in a field, or I really like eating small shards of porcelain because of my tragic backstory where all of my family exploded. I'm like, "Oh, oh, wow." I feel like I feel like if we had a better healthcare system, this person would just be able to get help rather than going to the internet. Not the internet, going to, like, being, like, watched on television. Not hating if you enjoy it, like, I think humans naturally gravitate to, things we find strange. I think partially it can be because we're comparing our own behavior, like, no matter what I'm going through, I'm not doing that, so I'm, like, in the good, or I'm a good person because I'm not behaving in a way that's bizarre or weird. I think it's like a self-check-in kind of thing, and I do get that. But at the same time, personally, I feel a bit uncomfortable, because it just makes me think too hard about how this person probably lacks the resources to have better help than, like, eating what there was one for, like, dryer sheets or something, right? Oh, yeah, eating walls and the yeah, or toilet paper. Just, like yeah, it's just strange oral fixations. Mm, mm. Oh my gosh. I just tried, like, one of those jam cookies, and I dipped it in London fog tea, which I made this morning. So good. Oh my gosh. That's like a magical food combination. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. So I think I'm gonna do a multiply layer, and I wanna be more specific with where I'm putting the oh my gosh, hold on. I got an Apple Watch for Christmas, and I have it on my right hand. I swap hands because, like, if you leave it on for too long and you have a silicone, watch band, it can, like it's not good for your skin. You need to, like, let your skin breathe and stuff. So, I swap arms. But I had it on my right arm, and it was, like, thonking across my desk when I was trying to draw. Uh, but anyway, since I'm right-handed, I try to keep it on my right hand unless I'm doing something with my right hand, and then I swap it to my, like, left hand because 'cause I'm not using my left hand as much, obviously. But, let's see, what brush am I looking for? The problem with what I'm, whenever I take a break from drawing, I always forget what brushes the name of the brushes I'm looking for. Is it you? No. Well-behaved liner. There we go. Oh, hey, Skies! Skies, I'm working on I just yelled so low. Skies, I'm working on that drawing you, hold on, let me show you. This is my version of, Flanny I'm working on. Kind of like the last 2 episodes the second to last episode, some dude was attracted to balloons. Oh, like that one guy who was, like, really into his car? Like, here's my work in progress of it. But, okay, so yours is obviously a clown, and I went towards more of a doll aesthetic, and I try oh, bye, Ash! Thank you so much for joining, I hope you have a great day. Hi, Natty. Hi! OMG, she says it's so pretty. I thought of posting it on, the Discord, but I'm like, "You know what? I'm gonna post it so I can have your reaction." I'll post it on, like, a time when you can look at it. Oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? So in my drawings, I try to keep like a mix of blues, pinks, and yellows when it comes to people. I don't know. I think that looks nice. Or it gives the drawing some more depth. Whoop. I spent half of today playing Stardew Valley. I have not been doing anything important since I streamed. Oh my goodness. It's been Stardew Valley and homework. Although, yes, okay, wait. Yesterday, here's the story that's going on. So we went to go get a library card, and while we were there, we were like in this really big, kind of like an outdoor mallish kind of area. And so we ended up, me and my friends, it was like a group of four people, one of which was like new to my friend group. I'd been friends with her for, or them for like, what, a year now. And so we all went to like go hang out and went to this really cool Irish pub, which was a lot of fun. And then I saw this tea shop, which was really cool. It had like an entire like wall. It was really big. A huge wall of like these glass jars of different teas, like giant, giant jars of teas. And it was also selling some stuff in like individual packets. And so I ended up buying a pack of just lavender, not like lavender it wasn't like lavender chamomile or lavender anything else. It was just straight up lavender, which is great because that's what I was looking for. Because I have a lot of Earl Grey's teas, or black teas, like Earl Grey. This is such a specific topic. Oh my gosh. Um, but I was like Earl Grey and English breakfast teas. I also have French breakfast and New York breakfast. But I wanted to get some lavender so I can combine lavender tea with Earl Grey tea and ended up making tea with Earl Grey, like kind of like a non-traditional lavender fog, just to my taste. So it was brown sugar and honey combined with vanilla extract, lavender, Earl Grey tea, and frothed milk. And then I'm eating it with cookies. Hi, hi! Oh my gosh. I'd love to do an art competition, but I'm not streaming often enough to justify one. Like, I'd like to stream more. I've just been really lazy lately. I don't know, lazy. I don't know. Do you ever get into like a bit of a sad mood where you just like it's not that you don't want to do anything, but you're having a hard time starting the things you want to do. That's the mood I've been in recently. I'd like to live stream more often, but like I'm not giving myself enough time to actually live stream. Also, I'm spending more time awake at night than in the actual daytime, so practically nocturnal. I unknown. But no, yeah, I definitely we should do an art competition sometime. Cause those are fun. Okay, wait, if we did one, what day would it be? Ooh, also I'm keeping a calendar again. So, do you want to do one? I feel like giving you guys a month is generally a good time. How about the 20th of next month? What do you wait, let me go to here so you guys can see what I'm drawing. So right now I'm just adding some blue to one of the drawings I've been working on. Oh, I've also been more social lately to my friends, which I don't know. I get into like a habit of making a lot of friends, but not keeping in as much contact with them as I'd like to, which I'd also like to work on. So I've been hanging out with some of my friends from high school more often, as well as some new people I've met from college. Um, ooh, I made a wait, let me actually read chat. Oh my gosh, I'm just ranting. Okay, wait. I watched Mean Girls. I didn't like it that much. That's fine. I think the thing about Mean Girls is I like it. It's a good movie, but it's also keep in mind there was a lot of things in that movie that are kind of dated. And by kind of I mean really dated. It definitely has a lot of problematic aspects. It's definitely a movie that was made in the early 2000s. It was progressive for its time, but it has some chunks that just don't work anymore. Also, when I say Mean Girls, I have not watched the new one. I only mean the old, early 2000s Mean Girls. But no, yeah. Okay. I didn't realize they were making a musical movie thingy until I think like 3 days ago. The old Mean Girls is such a fun movie. No, yeah, like, she's so, so pretty. I already heard that one. Da 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 da. Oh, Spacey. Do you want context to why I said I want Yes. Okay, wait, give me context, I need to know. What are you drawing? Okay, so basically a while ago, Skies, my audience member, did a drawing of this character not like a month ago, of this character Flanny. Really cute, really awesome, character design. You should go sub to Skies. Anyway, just saying. But, they were like, "Oh, if anybody wants to do a redraw of this character, go for it." So here's mine. I really do like the clown aesthetics of Skies, but since I never really draw clown characters, I decided to make this adaptation of the character a more doll-like character. So that's what we got going on here. I saw the movie, shameless plug, but let's see. Oh yeah, the last competition was Gender Bent Princesses. I don't think I ever finished that one. We should do Gender Bent Princesses. Oh gosh, I love plugging audience members. If any of you guys want to me to, like, give your, like, art channels a shout out, feel free to ask. Although I only do art channels because, I don't watch a lot of video game channels, but I know some of them can get quite toxic, like super, super toxic. And I don't want to like support a channel unless I've like, if it's like a gaming channel, then I feel like I should look at it beforehand. Whereas I feel like a lot of art channels don't tend to get as toxic, so I'm more comfortable just quickly scrolling through what you draw and be like, oh, okay, this is awesome. It looks like, oh, thank you. Okay. Um, that's our project. Oh my gosh. I've been so behind on streams. Honestly, Sam, like, I don't know, I'm less busy than I was in high school, or I'm like at the least busy I've been during the entirety of college, and yet I have not streamed for some reason, like almost at all. What if I do this one? Did I did cross hatching earlier? No. No, 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 no. Okay, let's see. Um There's definitely some places what I like to do on drawings is once I have all my shading done, I like to go in with an eraser that has, like, let's see, airbrush, medium airbrush. I like to go in with this and just kind of erase some of it, because not all shadows have to be so deep, you know? It gives more depth to shadows if there's, like, a wide range of them. But for now, since I'm not done with it, I'm gonna keep what I have until later. Okay, so if you know the movie Luca at the end, it's gonna be 4 years later, and Luca and Alberto were kids, but Disney didn't like it and scrapped it. It's so annoying. Aw, the movies are so bad now. I never watched Luca. I had a friend who recommended it to me when I was like 16 or something, and I never got to it. So no, yeah. A few years ago, I made a cartoon short with Flanny and other characters. Y'all should check it out, if you remember to. Ooh, I'll check it out in a second. When I want to take a step back to look at the art, I watch the time lapse because generally then, that's when I made a mistake. I felt that there during this drawing, there is a chunk where I deleted her arm, and I had to go back and I had to, like, take a screenshot of what I had so far, and then go back and then fix that, and then redo everything I did in the past, like, hour. It was awful. I don't even know how I deleted it. Um, it's not out yet. I'm making Oh, okay. But no, yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, I should charge my iPad. Sheesh. Oh, hi! I'm gonna guess your masked water. Okay, hey Spacey, have you ever watched your time lapse for a drawing, but it starts in the middle of the drawing? That happens to me so much. Oh my gosh, yes. But that's mostly because sometimes I delete my the first half. Um, Mistakes were made. But no, yeah. Wait, guys, did you watch the old one or the new one for Mean Girls? The reason I watched Mean Girls a few days ago was because one of my friends got into some friend drama. And so, because she had friends being mean to her, I wanted to watch Mean Girls. So after she talked about her friend struggles, I'm like, we should watch Mean Girls together. And we did, and it was awesome. Um what Nope, I messed water. Wait, then who's Make It Print? Oh, Prince. Okay. Hi, Prince. Ooh, congratulations. You guys should go sub to Prince's YouTube channel. Boop, boop, oops. Okay. Mm. Ew. I had to figure out the hands. I am so winging it with the line art with the, coloring for this. Because I think about, like, where's the lighting gonna land? And, like, if you break it down, what does it all mean? And with this one, I'm like, "And this is cool, I'm just gonna line everything and make it look fluffy." Um Ooh! Okay, okay. For older people in my audience, have any of you watched Glory? Oh my gosh, I love that show. I'm like a little too I'm like a little too obsessed with it. I love it so much, it's so good. Gosh, I love that show. Like, I don't know, I like, very much I do like the revenge quest stories going on right now. Also, I love shows that are mysteries or detective dramas. All that's up my alley. Favorite stuff. But if you haven't watched it, revenge, plot about girl who was bullied in, what's it called? Girl bullied in high school decides to get revenge on her bullies. Obviously, don't do revenge in real life, but, no, yeah, it's a good story. Also, I like how everybody's so supportive of her revenge. She's just like, "I'm gonna destroy their lives," and people are like, good for you, good for you." Yeah. Basie, when the stream is over, want me to, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, you can do it now. I think I have Discord muted, so if you want to post them, go for it. Okay. Oh, not yet. I feel like I wanna watch it with a friend, but I'm nervous. I've heard from some people it's, like, the best thing ever, and some people really did not like it, and I don't wanna not like it. But also, like, I don't know, I mostly just wanna see more of Astarion, not Astarion, wrong fictional character. I wanna see more, who's the Birdman again? Um, gosh, what's his name? Bird dude, owl man, sad boy, owl dad. Dude, I can't find a Raya anymore of Hazbin Hotel. No! There's just 2 of my most recent drawings. I can't show them in disc, so they won't be there. Ah, Stellatus! I miss him. I want him so much. Like, I wanna watch more of him, you know? He's the main reason I enjoy watching, I enjoy watching my goodness, why is talking so hard? He's the main reason I enjoy watching my goodness, Hell the Boss. And, like, I don't know, I just want him to be happy, and, like, his relationship with his daughter to go well, and him to have, like, a romantic relationship with somebody who, like, really cares about him. And, like, it's hard for me to get emotionally invested into Hazbin Hotel when Stallis is, you know what I'm mad about? I'm mad that we had an episode where Stallis got hospitalized and Blitz is like, "Oh, no, he can get hurt," and they haven't done anything with that yet. There's so many, like, missing plot threads or plot threads that just haven't been finished. Or, like, it feels like the story, ba 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 da ba it feels like the story put out these important plot threads and is taking a really long time to getting back to them. To the point where it's like it almost wants you to it almost feels like you forget what happens by the time it it doesn't even get back to it. Like, for instance, you had the whole fight scene with the angels, they never got back to that. Or, well, at least they're doing more with, little tiny husband dude, who has a wife. Yeah, at least they're doing some more with his dad. And, I like the stuff happening with, Ozzy and, I think the stuff happening with Ozzy and Asmodeus is good, but I do wanna and I feel like that's tying into the Stella stuff later on because it's building up Blitz's character. It just feels like the pacing's a little bit off at points, you know? Not hating it, I'm not gonna stop watching because of that, obviously. But, it's just a little tiny pet peeve. Not a pet peeve, but you know what I mean. Boop. And we're gonna, nope, that's donkey. Erase here. Yeah. So basically, I want the cloth to look as fluffy as possible. Also, don't forget to like stream. I forgot to say that the entire stream. Wow. Okay. Um, I think it's on Amazon Prime, but I could be wrong. So keep an eye out for that. The shading is all over the place for this drawing because I have shading in pink, but I'm also adding shading in blue on top of the pink shading. Was there a better, more accurate way to do this? Yes. Am I going to do it? No. Because what happened is I had really lazy shading with the pink, and then I decided to go back in because I'm like, ooh, I like blue shading. And now we have two shadings. So just a lot's happening. And with the other blue, that's three three things of shading. Okay, let's see. Funny looks so cool. I know, right? I like the pig, I like the tail wag. Oh, wait. Oh gosh, I animated a Bluey thing, I was so proud of it. Oh my gosh, I still need to watch Bluey. My teacher in high school recommended I watch it because I really liked the show, what was it? It was a show about unicorns. Centaur World. I really liked Centaur World. Gosh, I love that show. It's also, like, very hyper, to say the least. But, I really loved, I forgot the name again. I really loved Unicorn World, and so I'm like, "You should watch that." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I will." And then he's like, "You know what? If you like that show, you might really enjoy, Bluey." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'll watch that." And I do plan to, I didn't lie. But I have not gotten to it, and it has been, like, 2 years, so we'll get to it one day. But no, yeah. Gosh. Oh, every once in a while, that same teacher pops into my live streams, and he's so nice. "Oh, hi. I have no idea how I got here, but I think you're" oh my gosh, wait, thank you. "I think you're doing a good job at making artwork." Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, I hope you have a great week. Uh, I am currently making very, very, very messy, or guess doing. I'm doing very, very messy, coloring in. Um, hold on. Let me go to one of my other drawings real quick. Ba ba da ba. This is when I pay attention to where, shadows go. Today is not one of those days. Don't forget to like. But no, yeah. Oh, let me continue on. Oh no, it did this thing. Oh, I hate when it does that. Rotate? There we go. Oh yeah, and if you'd like to, okay, wait. Okay, so Skies is one of my mods, and they're awesome and sweet, and yeah. I have a Discord server. It's a lot of fun. I mostly just use it to post announcements, and most of my audience just uses it to share their drawings if they want to. If you don't want to join, feel no pressure. But yeah. Anyhow, back to the drawing. Let's continue. Whoop. Oh yeah, and we don't need to know your age, and don't say where you live. Because I don't need to know where my audience members live, obviously. But no, yeah. Hand. Oop. This drawing has a very marker-like look. Um, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm getting distracted, so it's hard for me to give your live stream attention and respond to people on Discord at the same time. Okie dokie. But no, yeah. Um, I want to give this drawing a very markery, watercolory look to it. And we're gonna do that with lots of blending. Or some areas that are blended and some that are very sharp lined. Like for instance, it starts here very sharp and then it tapers off. Ba-da-ba-doop. Okay. In a minute, I would like to restate everything you said, in the last 3 minutes. Honestly, I haven't said that much. Just read what I said. It's everything you need to know. To be fair, I don't have a lot of Discord rules, so I guess it wouldn't take me that long to restate it. Okay. I think one thing that's also important to pay attention to when, shading is what direction you're shading in. Wait, what's a Discord server? Okay, so I use my Discord server, to post announcements of when I'm gonna live stream, and most of my audience just uses it to post drawings they've been working on. The rules for my Discord server is you don't need to say what state you live in, or, better yet, don't say what state you live in, or province, depending on where you live. I don't need to know where you live. And don't say how old you are, for obvious reasons. The internet is not the safest place. I try to keep my internet space as safe as I possibly can, but yeah. Um, Part of safety is we all gotta work together. Okay. Ba-da-ba. Also, I do art competitions every once in a while. Oh, also, we have a thing called pronoun protocol, which is where if you feel comfortable, not if you don't, obviously, not everybody can say what they are, you know? Or if you don't know, that's fine too. But it helps me it helps me to remember generally who's who. If people say what pronouns they use. I use she, her. Um, I remember a good chunk of my audiences. Like Skies uses he, him, and I remember their pronouns better than their names actually. Um, but no, yeah. My channel's art based. We mostly just talk about art. It doesn't get that deep. Or just random life stuff. I wish I could draw, my hands are too shaky. You know, art can come in many different forms, even if you struggle holding pencils and stuff. I mean, there's lots of artists who have shaky hands and are way better artists than I'll ever be. Or at least than I'll be with, or at least better than I am right now. Maybe through years and years and years and years of practice, I might surpass some of them. Like, there is this one artist who's, was in a documentary. He's younger than me, but he doesn't have, fingers. Kind of a dark reason why he doesn't have fingers. And he draws by holding a pencil between his, like, elbow joint and his neck, or something like that. No, wait, no, he doesn't have hands, and he holds it between his his, neck joint, and he just draws like that, and they're really good detailed drawings. I hope you know my name by now. Hi, Skies. Oh, yeah, and, draw is, she, her. I had to remind myself of your original name first, Masked Water. Oh, also, don't say your real name. Nobody needs to know your real name. Yeah. Stay safe. I don't even care if you're like some 80-year-old dude in my audience. I don't need to know how old you are, and I don't need to know your residence area. But let's see. I indicate my pronouns are. Oh yeah, and I'm usually masked water. Okay, I'm really any pronouns. Okay, but yeah. Also, keep things civil. My audience tends to be very sweet. Let's keep it that way. We don't need any drama. Life is too short to be yelling at people over the internet because they did a different drawing than you. Unless the drawing's like offensive or something. She, her, he, him, they. Him, they. Helicopter, IDK. Okay. I feel like any all is always the easiest to remember for me. Let's see. Okay, so we have a lot of the dress done. Bloop. Okay. I think I'm forgetting something, like in the drawing, like shadow wise. Is it these? Okay, I'm having your Discord. It looks quite nice. May need some organizing. Otherwise it has everything it needs. Oh yeah, my Discord's definitely very disorganized. It's a work in progress, but I'm also a college student, so I'm a bit messy. Oh, also, obvious reasons, don't use slurs. No duh. Even if you're part of that group, I don't know that you're being, like, genuine. It's the internet, you know? So, like, no slurs. If you're in a friend group of, like, uh, let's like, for instance, I do know, some Black friend groups use the N word within that friend group. You don't need to do that in the Discord server. It's not the same as, like, your group of people that's very close and part of that minority group, whatever, you know? Uh, no college students neat and tidy, true. But no, yeah, so no slur use. Yeah. Let's make it a space where people in general can be comfortable, you know? Bloop. Personally, I don't use any of my vocabulary. I also don't swear in general, but I don't have a problem with people swearing at the Discord server, I think. It depends how you use it, to be honest. Okay. But yeah, just try to keep things civil and generally art related. Okay. Um, I think this is almost done, but I definitely would like to add some eraser to it. Hi, Ash! I verified you so you can talk. Okie dokie. Basically, okay, here's what you missed. We have a new person, and so far they're nice. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I do know I want to change the lips because I don't like the way they're pursed as of this moment. Let me add some more to the shadow to the hair. Okay. Okay. I'm not really great at conversation, so forgive me in advance. Oh no, you're fine. As long as you're civil. Let's see. Oh, if I get really quiet during my stream, it's usually just I'm thinking about what to do next. I think this drawing's almost done. Okay, let's see. I guess I could add. Yeah, I wanted to change the lips. I have 41 layers on this drawing. So I know I wanted to take them and move this lip up a bit more. And then maybe make that pink. The pinkish red color. Drop that in. Apply. Oops. That way it looks more like the actual ends of a lip. I ate 3 pounds of grapes in one sitting and 5 sodas. Looking back, it was very dumb. That sounds so acidic. I hope you feel okay. But also, like, I'm low key kind of impressed. Oh, yeah, other rule, no flirting. Um, don't flirt on my Discord server, please. Okay, there we go, that's everything. Okay, let's see. Is it I don't think eating that many grapes is good for you. You're not dead, I call that a win. Okie dokie. Okay. Hold on, let me give me a second. My parents are back home. We tell them I'm streaming. I like grapes sometimes. I think it depends. Sometimes it can be let's see, how do I say it? I like them when they're not too sour. Hello, fellow chat member. Do you like cheese? I love cheese, even though I'm not a chat member. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. I want to go back to another drawing I did a while ago and see what overlay I used. This one. So I think I used a what is it? HI. Huh. I used hard light for blue, and I used um add for yellow. What would hard light look on this drawing look like? Oops. Multiply. This is not the drawing for hard light. Okay, so multiply. Oh, let's see actually. Screen dodge, light color, soft light, hard light, vivid, linear. Hmm. If I did do hard light, I brought it down a bit. I don't know. Hopping off right now. Bye. Bye, guys. Reminds me of my music projects. I'm going into previous projects to see what I did because I cannot remember what I did for the life of me. Oh, let me go back. Okay, like, did you know that oh gosh, cheese making goes back over 4,000. Oh, that's iconic. Made an entire cult for another stream about tumbleweeds and cheese and something else. Iconic. It was a 10-day in a row. Wait, it was 10-day in a row, one horror game stream. Iconic. That sounds fun. Uh, Nice guys. I hope you have a great day. I think I'm gonna stick with that for hard light and go to like an orange color, peach color for add. I'm not even sure if I want to add yet. Add. Okay, let's see. My parents are so loud. Oh my goodness. Okay, please do not label me as a cheese man, from here on out. Okay. Oh yeah, pronoun protocol. What pronouns do you go by? I use she, her. I forgot which one you said. So basically, pronoun protocol is where everybody shouts out what pronouns they are if they feel comfortable doing so. If you don't, that's fine too. We're all on our own like little life journey. I don't know if I like want to add highlights to this drawing, or if I just want to stick to her being highlightless. I'm unsure. Random life sound. Pizza, iconic. This drawing is so aesthetically pleasing. Aw, thank you. That's the sound of my water heater, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Okay, highlight or no highlight? What do you guys think? I cannot hear the water heater. Okie dokie. I don't know what terms. Oh, I don't know term or how they are used. Okay, so basically, pronouns are um terms we use in replacement of a name, such as, and usually people would ask what your pronouns are, they usually mean it gender based. So, what gender pronouns do you use, such as she, her, they, them, it, its, he, him. But then you also have other things that include they, thou, like thou, like thou shall not pass, or I think we is one. Oh, art term. Okay. Basically, highlights are basically. Do you think I should use this glowing layer? Hold on, let me double tap this. Okay. Should I have things glow a bit more, or should I keep it without this glow? So to glow or not to glow? Um, crying emoji. Okay, let's see. To glow or not to glow? That's the question. I think the glow adds depth. Okay. Add some white to it. I think I'm gonna add some light blue. to some random areas as well. Just to add to that, like, watercolory kind of look I'm going for, and I'm gonna blend all of that out in a second. Okay. Oh, this drawing is so cute, I think I love it. Okay, I think the only thing I'd wanna work on would be some of the colors on the line art. Okay, hold on. So, let me combine the layer. Hold on, I wanna combine most of the line art and then color on top of it. Okay. Oh gosh. I feel like a cat on a person's shoulder, would add a lot to this part. Oh, that would be cute, but I'm in too deep. Also, it's been so long since I did the line art for this, I feel like I wouldn't be able to capture the same energy, as I had before. But that's such a cute idea. I do love art suggestions, especially when I'm working on the line art. It helps me a lot. But the further I get into a drawing, the harder it is to change things. Trust the process. So lighten things up a bit here, clipping mask. There we go. That's the wrong thing! I forgot to do the clipping mask. Less saturated, more dark. And then lighter blue to some of these places. Maybe? I don't know. I'm trying out random stuff. I think that's cute. Okay. And then here would be the before and after. Actually, I want to make the eyelashes a bit darker. Wrong layer again. Not the wrong layer. Just forgot to go onto a clipping mask. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Do I want black lipstick? Okay. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it for today. And I think I'm gonna So, okay, so stay tuned. Later on, I'm going to post this as a YouTube short in about like an hour or two because I'm lazy. But yeah, stay in tune for my YouTube short version of the time lapse for this drawing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been a lovely audience, and thank you. Like, nice to meet you. Um, is it Dabaski? I'm not sure how to pronounce it yet, but I'll work on it and I'll learn. Wee! Bye, Ash. Bye, LTV. Bye, D. Is it okay if I call you D or Da? Dabaski. Dab. Bye, Dad. Okay. But no, yeah, also sometimes I leave waffle cookies in chat, which is like just a cookie and a waffle. Waffle. Just because I think they're cute. Anyway, bye guys. And I should stream again sometime soon. I'd like to do it again this week, obviously.